Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture Al Edwards believes that getting water to farms has to be a priority over the next few years. Speaking to Skn Newsline about the critical needs for agriculture, Permanent Secretary Edwards pointed out that without the required quantities of water needed for farming, the idea of self-sustainability in food production will be unrealized. According to Edwards, all options must be placed on the table for discussion and gave several examples of what could be pursued.
The use of the wells, we have a lot of wells that were identified in St. Kitts that either did not have enough water for domestic purposes or it was too brackish. So brackish water is even better for desalination. And I believe in this term, whoever is the Minister of Agriculture will have to push that as a big project to get desalination. My friends in the environment tell me that we know nowhere near desalination, but I'm one for it. We have to think about better trapping of the water that we have here. We use a lot of waterfalls and all it just run into the sea. And so they're thinking more of trapping the water in some form. The use of grey water. I don't know if you're really culturally for that, but as I said before, any means necessary, let's explore all options, but you must have water for agriculture. At the moment, you hear the Director of Agriculture cry during the COVID-19 daily reports, we stopped because we're waiting on the rains. We stopped because we're waiting on the rains, time and time again. And so, that's a big thing that should be, in my mind, how I categorize it, monkey, then water.
Water was one of several critical needs Edwards identified as essential for real development in agriculture. Glenn Barth, Skn Newsline.
A prominent member of the Rastafarian community in St. Kitts believes there is much more to be done to the legislation that should pave the way for the establishment of a cannabis industry in St. Kitts and Nevis. Ras Sankofa, who successfully sued the government for his right to use marijuana in the confines of his home, believes the slew of legislation passed earlier this year to provide limited usage of marijuana while expunging the criminal record of those who would have been arrested in the past on ganja charges does not go far enough.
There's a lot of things lacking in it, things that we have to discuss. We have to go back to the table because they're not sure exactly how to deal with the herb. Because when you're dealing herb for eating and drinking now, there's certain, to me, there's studies that they will have to see how does that affect the physiological aspect of the human body, because smoking weed is different than eating herb. That goes straight to your bloodstream, so the reaction from that is way different than smoking. So while they think they can understand the smoking of the herb, they still don't have enough science dealing with the physiology of the herb. So certain studies need to go forward in that respect there, but they also need other studies, other things put in place so that I and I can benefit from the herb. We need to benefit from it, so it cannot be just an overseas person coming to try to benefit. We need to be able to benefit from the trade of marijuana as well, whether it's going to be trade inside the country or the trade outside the country.
Sankova believes some of the punitive measures in the amended legislation is still too stringent.
If you walk past a school, not knowing that you have herb in your pocket and you was arrested, you're still viable for $50,000 worth of fines. And if you're found close to like a daycare center, or any of those type of places in a private environment, you also have these high fines. So even though they was trying to be stringent on us in respect to dealing with it around children, we thought that the fines were still too excessive. And so we were trying to negotiate with the government in respect to that, but they told us that they have a committee in place and that they would come back again in the future with a better, a more inclusive program which will deal with medical marijuana and other aspects of the marijuana itself.
Meanwhile, Ras Sankofa is of the view that while the amended legislation allows for private use of marijuana of a certain quantity, he is also mindful of not infringing the rights of others who do not favor the smoking of marijuana.
I wouldn't want to offend anyone if I'm smoking herbs, so I would agree with any legislation that would, like, in a public place that one would really have to limit or even move aside to protect another one who don't really engage in that, and it might offend them or make them feel bad. That's the teaching of the Almighty. If something that you do offend others, then you refrain from doing it even for the sake of the other person.
You, for example, smoking the herb, and next door somebody who don't even smoking weed,
and they're smelling it
inside their house,
inside their house.
and it's offending them.
Yes.
Them things they're gonna hard to think. I think it's just gonna be just like anything else. Somebody might have fowls rearing in the yard, and this scent is offending you. You might. The best thing is to speak to the person about it, and you and that person come to some common understanding, so that if I know I'm offending you and I buy this particular window, I can move and go by the seaside or go somewhere else. I think these are things that two reasonable persons who believe in the Almighty who come together and make a understanding rather than a quarrel.
Ras Sankofa was arrested in 2012 at his home in Deer Bay for marijuana use. He eventually pursued his legal defense on his own with little help from attorneys. The court had ruled that Rastafarians and users of marijuana have a right to smoke in the privacy of their home. The legislation passed in the National Assembly early this year prohibits public smoking of marijuana. Smoking can be done in the private settings or places of worship, and individuals can only be in possession of a small quantity. Andre Huey, Skn Newsline.
In these stressful times, you need relief, a way to release your stress and care for your health. You need Serenity. Yes, Serenity Mobile Spa, where we come to your home and offer the very best in massage and spa treatment. Your health is our priority as we practice the highest hygiene procedures before, during, and after your treatment. Choose from massages to meet your physical needs, scrubs, facials, waxing, and much more. We also provide our customers a complimentary serving of refreshing local coconut water with each massage. During these restricted times, we urge our customers to stay healthy. We will come to you.
Call us at 762-0157 or 760-8899. Find us on Facebook, Serenity Mobile Spa St. Kitts, or email us at serenitymobilespa869@gmail.com.
Serenity Mobile Spa.
Looking for a clean haircut to make you look your best? Then come to Creative Barber Salon on Church Street, Bastyr. At Creative Barber Salon, you can choose from a wide variety of services: straight haircut, cut and shave, square and shave, children haircut, ladies cut, square, and much more. Customer service guaranteed. Opening hours Monday to Thursday 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Friday to Saturday 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Call 765-0460. Visit Creative Barber Salon today on Church Street, Bastyr, specializing in all styles of haircuts.
Get the finest in Pandora jewelry at Noble Jewelers,
Fort Zante.
like our Facebook page, and get special offers.
Noble Jewelers, your Pandora store, Port Zante.
The St. Kitts Electricity Company, Skn, installed 30 turtle-friendly LED streetlights on the Island Main Road in Keys earlier this week. The turtle-sensitive streetlights are amber in color and are intended to discourage turtles that typically, after nesting on Keys Beach, follow the bright white light and wander onto the Island Main Road instead of back to the sea. According to the St. Kitts Sea Turtle Monitoring Network, the NGO which monitors the nesting of sea turtles on Keys Beach, the amber lights are beneficial to the turtles and can increase the low number of hatchlings which make it into the reproductive stage. The installation of the environmentally sensitive turtle-friendly amber lights is a part of the island-wide street light change-out project, which began in April 2020. The street lighting project began with a changeover of lamps at the F.T. Williams Highway, starting at the Camps roundabout, continuing east on the Island Main Road towards Connery, then Keys onwards. The crew is currently changing over streetlights in the Deer Bay community. The first phase of the installation includes a changeover of 5,356 high-pressure sodium mercury vapor and metal halide lamps to LED lamps. Skn anticipates that the changeout project will be completed by the end of the year. Financing for the project is provided through a loan from the Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, to the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, totaling approximately $15,638,000. $100,000. That's approximately $5,792,000 to facilitate the retrofit of about 10,760 lamps on both St. Kitts and Nevis. Andre Huey, Skn Newsline. If there's ever a football team in St. Kitts that characterizes winning and championship mettle with a rich history of success, that team would undoubtedly be the Newtown Football Club. For several years, Newtown has been dominating top-flight football in St. Kitts and Nevis. But as with all teams, there is a period of rebuilding and transition, and Newtown is no exception. After claiming their last Premier League title in 2012, Newtown began their rebuilding process to allow for younger players to be fused into the side and the transition of older players who have won multiple trophies with the team. This obviously took its toll on Newtown, because not only did they not win the Premier League title in years, they endured a 7-year trophy drought, which ended last season when they won the 2019 FA Cup.
They're in the middle of a rebuild of the players of the club. They're the most storied football club as it relates to titles, as it said, domestic club titles. They haven't won one in a few years. I think since 2012 was the last time they won, if memory serves me right, and they have struggled at times to even make the playoffs. And so they would want to correct that, but this season they have put in some inconsistent performances.
This season started out rocky for Newtown. Though getting some good results, they suffered some dropped points from fielding ineligible players and lost heavily to rivals such as St. Peter's and Village Superstars. It has not been an easy road for Newtown.
One of their worst performances of the season came against Rams Village Superstars, where they were dropped. And then to add matters worse, the old coach let put 6 past them, and they were struggling.
After a come-from-behind 2-1 win over Spurs on their home field, Coach Earl Jones heralded the return of Newtown football.
Team now get back a 1-2 strength, and then that's how we go. Players build from players, and that's what I tell them on the training ground. You have to know how to motivate yourself. So if it's a player to motivate you, you gotta do it. We are here to do it as one. Coaching staff, from right down to the players, the executive body, we're going for it hard. So I'm like that, it's impossible, but we're gonna do it.
But in January this year, the most unfortunate thing happened. Newtown's captain, Kennedy Isles, was killed in a shooting incident in Newtown. The incident jolted the entire community and obviously took its toll on the team. Newtown FC has never been the same since.
It's a really big loss. I mean, Kennedy was instrumental in putting this team together after losing out on about 18 players from last season. So, I mean, he also was the captain, and it's been really sad, as I say, from beginning over at the training ground. So,
as unfortunate this incident was, Coach Jones and the team began picking up the pieces and improved on their results.
Our community, though, is a strong community when it comes to football, sports in general, but football in particular. People would say Newtown is rebuilding. For me, we don't accept rebuilding, we replace.
When it comes to prescription and all your healthcare needs, that is the new Paris Pharmacy, located on Westbourne Gut Bar Stair near Skillek, offering the following services: a full and computerized prescription filling service, drug interaction monitoring, extended opening hours, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. during weekdays, open 6 hours on Sundays, holidays, and available for emergencies. A wide range of medicines at reasonable prices and top quality. We are not the largest, but try the hardest to please you. Paris Pharmacy, always there taking care. Reach us on Facebook, WhatsApp, or call direct 465-8569, 762-7919, and 763-9142. Paris Pharmacy, that's all that matters.
The hurricane season is upon us, and these are the times we need to get the best shutters to protect your property. Look no further. Conquering Storm Shutters and Industrial Home Styles and Rentals Limited. At Conquering Storm Shutters, you get a variety of shutters: roll-in, accordion, panel, colonial, and Bahama. Get windows, garage doors, railings, gates, and much more. Need scaffoldings and prop jacks for rental? Then get the best deals at Industrial Home Styles and Rentals Limited. 2 companies offering quality service and products. Located at 2 locations in the Federation: Lower Monkey Hills and Peters, and Low Ground Estate Proslow Industrial Site, Charlestown, Nevis. Telephone 764-7189 or 663-6296. You think it, we build it.
Clear your mind and clean your hands. High Five Sanitizer is committed to changing mindsets in personal hygiene. Educating families in St. Kitts and Nevis about the importance of keeping our hands and surfaces clean is our top priority. It takes a village, and it starts with all of us setting a good example and inspiring a positive mindset. Our pocket-sized 2-ounce hand sanitizer bottles and their convenient dispenser caps are the perfect size for you and your kids on the go. You could also purchase our 1 or 2 liter refill spigot bottles for instant top-up. Our superior hand sanitizer is made with local aloe vera from our farmers in St. Kitts and Nevis, blended with 70% alcohol, approved by our Bureau of Standards. So clear your mind and clean your hands with High Five Hand and Surface Sanitizer. Coming soon, our car sanitizer. Contact us on 869-760-6229.
Hey, scan this. Boy, what that stand for?
We are St. Kitts and Nevis Waste Disposals.
Oh, so it's I just rent the big bin for when people cleaning the yard and construction project and so?
Yes, we do that.
Okay, so what about septic tank and grease trap cleanings?
Yes, we do that.
Then portable toilet rental?
Yes, we do that.
So what about if I want to rent a sexy bar trailer for like VIP events or my outdoors wedding?
Yes, we do that.
Residential garbage pickup?
Yes, we do that.
Okay. So if my office have a bunch of documents we need shredded?
Yes, we do that.
Boy, I talking to you and you know, but when you answer me, I hearing like 10 people.
That's just the strength of our team working for you. Watch now. Call us at 662-3329 and we'll come and do that for you.
Like us on Facebook.